Hunger Games, I win it all. I wanna win again.
Nezuko Kamado. She's from the anime Demon Slayer. After our main character Tanjiro's family gets fucking heat by Michael Jackson, his sister Nezuko is the only survivor. Only now she's been transformed into a demon. But she's different. As instead of, eating people, her strong bond with her brother and family keeps her from doing that. So the whole show is about Tanjiro trying to find a cure for his sister and maybe defeat Michael Jackson. A fantastic show in my opinion. The only people who hate on this show probably just watch One Piece or something. The most mid and overhyped show I've ever seen.
I'm gonna kick your ass, criminal. One Piece on top.
I thoroughly enjoyed the Figma Tanjiro, so it was only natural I picked up the Figma Nezuko. I'm pretty excited to review this figure. I mean, they did such a good job with this Tanjiro. Nezuko's gonna be just as good and if not, probably better. And I gotta say, this figure definitely looks really good. Her face looks like it jumped straight out of the anime, and she's got a nice matte finish throughout the entire body. Which isn't a surprise, all Figma figures do this, and that's why I like them so much. Yes, even you. And I appreciate all the details they sculpted, like the lines on her kimono and her hair. I didn't know becoming a demon gave you frosted tips, but here we are. And those are all the things I like about the figure. So what are the things I don't like? Fucking everything! Okay, maybe I was being a little overdramatic. This figure doesn't suck complete donkey nuts, but it's the type of figure to give me a fucking migraine. For starters, the figure can't stand. Okay, stand when the camera's rolling. Okay, see how it is. Normally, this figure's a fucking pain in the ass to stand. This is due to multiple reasons, but the main reasons are the feet. They're on ball joints. Extremely loose ball joints. And those aren't the only loose joints on this figure. Like her neck, it's super long for some reason. It never stays still either. It's always leaning to the right or to the left. Same thing with the torso, it makes handling the figure a chore. And the hips are loose too, just in case the other 5 weren't enough. And not helping things is this fucking skirt piece. When Figma made this figure, they had the brilliant idea to make it 2 big-ass pieces of plastic. Yeah, it may look nice, but they're so big, heavy, and hard. And they're not flexible either, all it does is just weigh the figure down even more. So what happens when the figure has heavy parts and loose joints? You get that. The articulation is so limited with these pieces of plastic in the way. They gave you 2 alternate skirt pieces to accommodate for this failure. And the difference here is that they're flowing outwards, so once you replace them, it allows her legs to actually move. And you know what? While we're on it, here are all the accessories this figure comes with. Now, I got the DX version of this figure, which basically means it comes in this fancy-ass box, and you get a lot more accessories. Except, not really. Fists, open hands, these gesture hands, grabbing hands even though she has nothing to grab, and these claw hands. And the nails aren't painted on any of the hands. I just love getting fucked! She comes out of the box with this neutral face and it looks very good. One of the aspects of the figure I actually really like. And you can actually take out her bamboo muzzle, which is really cool. I don't think this happens in the show often, but it's still pretty neat. And she has an angry demon face, which looks really cool actually. You can remove the bamboo as well. Removing the faces is quite interesting. The hair actually plugs into the top of the face, and you have to plug it in before swapping them. Now, if you got the DX version of this figure, you got an extra face where she's just like, what the fuck? No! Then she comes with her blood demon art hand only for her left arm. It's from this scene in the show where she lights her blood on fire. But this hand is just a regular hand spray painted red. How about some effects? Tanjiro came with effects. This is just lame. I mean, look at this. It's like she ate a bag of Cheetos. And then you get this sparkle effect. It's translucent plastic with the sparkles printed on. You just put this on the included stand attachment, and now you can recreate this one scene from the anime. Oh, look, it's so cute. It would have been cuter if the figure was actually good. And then finally, the only reason I even got the DX version to begin with, you get the box. In the show, demons cannot be in sunlight or else they will fucking die. So oftentimes Nezuko is in this box so that she doesn't get Obi-Wan'd. And this box actually opens. And you can put the box on Tanjiro himself. You just gotta remove his arm, slide it in, peg the box to the hole on his back, put the arm back on, and there you go. And now on to the interchangeable skirt pieces. My least favorite thing on an action figure ever. Now to put these on, we do have to remove her skirt.
Why don't you have a seat right over there?
No, now wait a minute.
What are you doing?
No, Chris. Hold your horses, okay? It's not like there's anything here anyway. It's literally 2 legs and this... What the fuck is this? I think that's a crotch piece, but it's tangled up in itself. Anyway, we just unpeg these pieces. And let's just take a minute to look at how this figure is actually put together. It's a goddamn mess. There's the loose ball joint, and holy shit. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Is this thing an action figure or an animatronic? But as you can see, there's no torso to the figure. The front of her chest is just 2 overlay pieces. This figure is essentially limbs held together via action figure joints. There's no base of the figure. It just doesn't exist. So oftentimes when I just pick up and mess around with the figure, I just don't know how to hold it. It feels wrong. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, the skirt pieces. Just plugging in the skirt pieces makes me want to die. It's so frustrating because every time you try to peg in the hole, this shit moves. It's very annoying. I want to kill myself. And here it is. I know they had good intentions with this, but that's a lot of fucking work to just have the figure kick forward. Not that it helps that much anyway. Her left leg still can't move that well with this shit on. Now, to be fair, she does kick up pretty high now. And you know what makes this even funnier? She could already kick up with the previous skirt pieces. So these ones are essentially useless. Here is Nezuko next to a Marvel Legends 90s Spider-Man. The SH Figuarts Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. The Figma Aqua. Figma made both of these figures, and Aqua is so much better. Yes, despite the jokes, this figure is fucking cool. It only makes me wonder what the hell happened here. And here she is next to the Figma Tanjiro. And if anything, I guess they scale together. So it should come as no surprise that I think this figure fucking sucks. It's ass. Please send help. Despite looking okay and the fantastic head sculpt, this is a figure that gives me an aneurysm every time I pick her up. And with this figure, the main problem is the engineering. I commended the Figma Tanjiro for its engineering and articulation, but this is a case where they were doing way too much. Like, damn bitch, I wanted an action figure, not a Rubik's Cube. The DX version wasn't even worth it. The only good accessory from this expansion was the box, and that's not even for Nezuko, that's for Tanjiro. So no, I wouldn't get this figure, even though I make it look awesome. I mean, right? Don't get the figure. Now, fortunately, there is a much better Nezuko figure out there, but that's a video for another day.
Now fuck you, who won the giveaway?
Yes, hello, welcome. In my last video, I announced a giveaway, and now I'm gonna say who the winner is, so that you can leave me alone. Actually, in those 2 weeks that video was uploaded, we reached 19,000 subscribers. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. So who gets the Web Trap Spider-Man? Drumroll please. Civil Pixel. Yes, Civil Pixel wins. Please DM me on any of my social medias, link in the description. And if you didn't win, I don't care.